The lineup for heat number 2 for the Classics now coming together as we listen to the music of the victory parade for the previous mini stock race. With 24, Roger Wright, the person who came second in heat number 1 tonight, and would have been quietly pleased with that result, as he feels that his engine isn't quite up to the mark compared to some of the top drivers, but very happy to be out there and getting some points from the front of the field. A very experienced man is Roger. The B graders comprise of the experienced man of 192 Ken Marriott and the experienced Trido 31 Steve Gooding, both having contrasting fortunes in the previous race, with Ken taking the expected victory. 24 Roger Wright's son 924 Stuart Wright is out there in the A grade, alongside him is 101 John Bowring, and then moving back to the star men with the national champion of 333 Lee Wood alongside the man who was in contact with him in the first race, 445 Graham Boyd, and both of them were racing on the limit of adhesion. Lee said that his car is handling well, contrary to what I was expecting in heat number 1, but such is the way in which they have to drive on the limit round here. It only just takes ever so slight contact, and very accidental at that, in order for a car to go out of shape, and Lee did the best thing possible under the circumstances and spun his car out onto the safety of the infield and out of harm's way. So that was the incident in heat number 1, and he repeated it later on in the race against no harm. Hopefully the national champion will have a better fortune in heat number 2. So Boydie on the inside, and then we have the next row star men with 30 Jamie Bowring and 121 Charlie Chembry, both of them point scorers in the first race. And number 6 Graham Falker is next. And Graham is experiencing engine trouble tonight. Had to change the engine late in the weekend. Previous engine having trouble, and therefore put a replacement in just prior to making his way here from Oxfordshire this afternoon. His superstar men at the back with 144 Tim Foxlow, number 8 Daz Owen, and 198 Andy Stewart. Now Andy was a surprise retiree in heat number 1, and he explained to me just prior to getting out there for this race that it was down to complete driver error, trying to make the brake round the outside of very dense traffic in the early stages of the first race. Andy just caught the plating out there as he approached the back straight, hit the rear panels. Not too much damage that side, fortunately, but he did enough, unfortunately, to bend the rear axle slightly. Now, as to whether he's been able to straighten that in between races, or whether he's put a replacement one on, I'm not sure, but he is out again, and feeling regularly jocular as usual, and looking good for his chances in this second race. So that's 198 Andy Stewart. So there we are, that's 924 Stuart Wright's father, 24 Roger Wright on the pole, and we will be away for the second race very shortly. So warm-up laps again. Can he do the triple tonight? 8 points for a win in the heats, 16 points for the win in the final. And could Ken get all 3 this evening? So change in possession slightly, as indicated by the meeting steward. So this time Ken going to the outside of Steve as the start marshal takes them off on their slow rolling lap. Roger Wright leading them away. There's the national champion Lee Wood, 45 or 445 with Graham Boyd, 30 Jamie Bowring, 121 Charlie Shembry, 6 Graham Fulker. So the start car about to take them through, and we'll have the drop of the green in just a second. Here we are. We're away and racing with Roger Light leading it down the home straight. Fulker diving to the inside at the tail end of the grid. Andy Stewart gets through, Tim Foxlow doesn't. Shembry there flying down the home straight tight on the inside. Foxlow trying to get on the inside of Fulker, and he's got him. Stewart right, very Boyd. Flash of the lights from Tim Foxlow as he goes on the inside of 401 John Bowring into turn 1 and 2. Andy Stewart gets a better start on this one. Find the room on the inside as he thunders down the home straight. And Andy really is on the flyer now. Tim Foxlow looking to follow. Stewart had got past Shembry, now challenging number 8 Daz Owen. Gooding, Boyd. National champion 333, Lee Wood ahead of them. And up ahead, this is the challenge for the lead. 24 Roger Out, the winner of heat number 1 tonight, 192 Ken Marriott. Lee Wood is in 3rd place now, the national champion in treble 3. The man with a big gold stripe down his roof. Then comes 4, 4, 5, Graham Boyd, 31, Steve Gooding. 9, 2, 4, Stuart Wright goes wide, and I think that is great trouble. Stuart had complained in practice earlier on tonight that he was having trouble with his brakes and had to bleed them. That's a recurrence. This is good, exciting racing now as 31 Steve Gooding is right there amongst the traffic with 30. Jamie Bowring finding his way around the outside, as does number 8 Daz Owen. 198 Andy Stewart also wide on the outside, finding a line that Colin Hitch used to find a season or 2 ago. Up ahead though, it is 192 who now leads the way. 24 Roger Wright goes wide though, and here comes the national champion 333 Lee Wood on his inside to take 2nd place. So now we have a race on. Marriott from Wood. Here comes Roger Wright. A bit of a gap to 445 Graham Boyd. Tim Foxlow looking for the way past Charlie Shembry. He'll have to do that if he's going to try and get the measure of Daz Owen and Andy Stewart. And he looks like he has got the inside line now in Shembry. There's a little bit of the back lane for the 121 car. Foxlow feeling the benefit of that engine now firing smoothly on all 4 cylinders. Another great shot of Boyd as he goes through turn 4. Now Foxlow catching up with Daz Owen and Andy Stewart, who are in a great battle of their own. A really good battle here, all 3 Mark II Escorts fighting it together with 5 to go. 4 this time for 192 Ken Marriott, and Lee Wood now really pulling out the stops to upset the expected form book and reel in Marriott. Can he do it with the remaining laps? This is a more exciting race in heat number 2. Will he have enough laps left to do Marriott? Keeping our eyes on the top 2 as they go down the back straight. left. Roger Wright still in third. Then comes 445 Graham Boyd. 30 Jamie Bowring and 198 Andy Stewart. Number 8 Daz Owen and 144 Tim Foxlow. We're on the last lap though. And it looks like Marriott will have done enough just about to hold on, but here comes Wood for the last time. Marriott keeps his line wisely. Down the home straight, and he wins 2 out of 2. 192, Ken Marriott, your winner. 333 Lee Wood in second. 24 Roger Wright this time comes third from 445 Graham Boyd. Then we have 30 Jamie Bowring from Andy Stewart in 198, number 8 Daz Owen and 144 Tim Foxlow. And that was a pretty good race. Pretty good race all round, and a great race. Lee Wood certainly getting the better of the start in that second event, and did enough to really close down the gap between himself and the long-time winner 192 Ken Marriott. But Ken had indeed done enough to hold on and takes another victory. Can he do it in the final as well? That's 192 Ken Marriott. Well done, Ken.